Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome to the stream. What's good, what's good, what's good? Yo. What's up? I'm a bit tired. Yo. Yo, Billy. Yo, Doug. Yo, Cigar. Yo, Inari. Yo, Taupe. Why did you go on Mike Hollow's stream again? Was it at least good this time, or did you get... I don't know, was it a humiliation ritual again? Or was it better this time? I don't know why you keep doing this to yourself, man. I really don't know it. This one was fine. Okay. Yo, Vegeta! Yo, Hazik. It was 1 versus 1 and I got him to retract a bunch of the stuff he's done to me. Okay. How many viewers? I even pressed him about the King Jae situation. Which one of those many situations? King Jae is always in some situation. Which one do you mean? The view botting, maybe? Where they try to pretend as if it is not true? He's probably never gonna admit about it. Okay, the accusations about Tai. You know what I find funny? Even though the King Jae lied to Mike will just keep chilling with him and saying, yeah, you lied to me, but it's okay. You surely didn't lie to me about Medusa. He has lied to him about me as well. Wow, why does this look so sick? What is it that Tekken 5 makes, like, what is it about this game that looks so sick? I don't understand it. Is it the camera angle? Is it the, what is it, bro, that this looks so good? What makes this game look so good? I really don't understand it. No, it's not only the art style, it's the camera. It's different here. Look at the camera, bro. The cameras... Like, the camera spacing is different. The point of view is not the same. Look at this point of view. We don't have this point of view anymore. I feel like the characters are more in the foreground. Nostalgia? No, it's not nostalgia. It's a different camera. 100%. King Jae accused Tai of threatening to stab him. Yeah, and it never happened. He just lied. He's a liar, bro. When you can confront King Jae with the fact that he gets 10,000 fucking followers in one day, show him the receipts, and then he will just say you're racist or you're jealous. No, we are not jealous. We just know that you are fake. The moment they handled the botting situation on fucking Twitch, the exact moment where they tweeted it, he went live and his stream went from 100 viewers to fucking 7. So, bro, that guy is just... he's a joke. Gameplay, graphics, story, music. That's definitely not a Tekken 8. Bandai Namco? Oh no. Soulcalibur. Okay, we are gonna get a new Soulcalibur game, I feel like. Is Soulcalibur a good game? Oh yeah, I brought up how I thought you and Mike were cool since he commented how he liked your post. He then said he deleted the comment because he didn't watch the full video. Yeah, probably because of the Jewish stuff. He cannot agree with it. He will. Eventually. Like all of them. I am right about it. So, this is the tier list, huh? It's good. Not Tekken. You think as a Kazuya player I could be good at that game? Soulcalibur? That Devil Jin downplay agenda is out of hand. Okay, Devil Jin down here is bullshit. Shaheen down here is bullshit. Paul down here is absolute horse shit. Absolute horse shit. Absolute horse shit. One more time, absolute horse shit. I would even say Feng is worse than, Feng is worse than Paul. Just, Feng has a broken thing at the moment that is a bug. Absolute fucking BS. Yoshimitsu, I can see that. Claudio, absolute horse shit. Claudio belongs here. And Kazuya, that would make him 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, bottom 10. Lars is bottom 10. Lars is bottom 10. Yeah, fuck this shit. I don't want to watch this anymore. I'm pissed. Fuck that. Okay. Which Israeli thought it would be a good idea to make Snape black? I wanna really know which Israeli thought this was a good idea, please. Like from Tel Aviv. Can you please let me know? I've seen ill already many times. What the fuck is that? Oh my god. Hey, what the fuck is this? This is cool as fuck. This is cool as fuck. This is cool as fuck. They look really similar, man.
Palm Beach
What the fuck? That is a real fucking dude?
Pete, and my video went viral because some dude randomly filmed me while I was driving on I-95, unbeknownst to me. And the next thing I know, I'm a viral sensation. I had my phone down for about 4 hours, and I didn't know my phone was blowing up with all these comments from that video. So I got a lot of traction. It's pretty crazy. Thanks.
So you're not Jeffrey Epstein?
I'm not Jeffrey Epstein. I'm Palm Beach Pete.
That a boy, yeah.
Okay. Peace out.
Palm Beach Pete. Palm Beach Pete.
And some knucklehead films me, and then
as perpetrating one of the largest frauds
and some knucklehead films me, and then
as perpetrating one of the largest frauds.
How the fuck do they have the same stutter, bro? But this is not Jeffrey Epstein. Like, but still, this is fucking weird.
That
There is no way their teeth is the same also, right?
here's all the evidence
Yeah, that's not the same.
we have to confirm that Palm Beach Pete is actually Jeffrey Epstein. Starting off with the first and most obvious piece of evidence that both of them look identical to each other. Here's a side-by-side picture of
Bro, wait a minute. How does he look like he just got a facelift? Like, it's like him, but with a facelift. Like, he went to a surgeon and said, make me like a few years younger. Facelift. It really looks like he got the facelift. I don't agree that they are identical. It just looks like he got plastic surgery and became him, kinda.
the both of them, and you literally cannot tell either of them apart. Next, the both of them literally
Yeah, but they are not the same person still. Not the same person, but really funny shit, man. I had to look this up, but it's not the same person, obviously. Medus, he lives in the same damn house on Palm Beach. Like Jeffrey Epstein. He lives in the what? In the same house like Jeffrey Epstein. I swear this shit is a simulation, bro. We are in Naruto and currently Infinite Tsukuyomi, but instead of the Sharingan being on the moon, it's the Star of David. I just don't get it. How the fuck does he live in the same fucking house, bro? I don't even want to get into this, bro. This is... I just don't know what to say. He could have won that. That low's launch punchable. Expediamos. Vengadium Leviosa Glock 47. Is that a real in Red Dead Redemption or is this a joke?
Well, I don't like Jews, or colored folk, or natives, now that you mention it.
That is really in Red Dead. Oh man. Yeah, if we keep watching my fucking timeline, bro, I'm telling you, we're gonna get banned, so we better stop. It's gonna be stuff about, you know, specific people. Let's watch fucking YouTube.
Do another character up the bum and
Medusa, will you ever do a Zafina matchup guide? The probability of me like taking out a rib so I can suck my own dick is higher than me doing a Zafina guide. So there is a chance. A little one. Medusa, have you heard of the conspiracy theory links between the game BioShock and Jeffrey Epstein? Bro, that motherfucker is in everything, bro.
Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today I want to talk about this little discussion.
I think if you want to focus on conspiracy theories, yeah, listen to someone who is a specialist on this field. I knew about everything a long time ago. Focus on the important shits. BioShock and stuff is not important, bro. If you just go down the main things, that's enough.
That took place on the Great Legend Knee stream. It's kind of centered around what we've been talking about kind of a lot already, is players not being happy with the direction of Tekken 8 and Season 3 being kind of this awakening of things aren't going to change, and they can't really change, right? Season 1 was all about give it time, guys, it's arcades.
You mean as Kazuya? I will be very real with you, Netsu. I will only do for coaching when I get booked. I will do like coaching for matchups, but I do hate this game way too much, as if I would sit here legit and make a matchup guide and then cut it and upload it to YouTube. I just can't be bothered, bro. I might play the game a little bit to get fucking GOD 3 or 4 or whatever, watch some fucking The Main Man, some Moonsault or whatever, and then play like, I don't know, Resident Evil. Really, I can't do it. Really, I can't do it, bro.
Was all about the game just went in the wrong direction, and the developers apologized. So
this game is not worth it
season 3
to do that.
And in Season 3 it was like, oh, they lied to us. This is the game. And once people realize that, everyone is kind of being faced with this tough decision. Quit the game.
Can you check out the authenticity of a conspiracy?
I know I've been telling a lot of people that I'm going to
tell me the claim and I'll tell you.
Making a meme and a joke of it all.
Just tell me the claim.
The reason why is because I never really wanted to quit Tekken. I like Tekken. Tekken 7 was one of my favorite games of all time.
When I blink one time, it's true. And when I blink twice, it's not true, because I can't say directly depending on who is involved.
And I look forward to Tekken 8. I wanted to succeed and do well, but at the same time, when the developers are actively working and designing the game to go against someone like me, right? Because they have this thing against high-level players, they want to cater to the casuals. So when I love the game so much, but the developers are openly saying in past statements, going all the way back to Tekken 7, that the game is not that we are no longer making this game for you, And I could feel that in the gameplay where it's becoming a little bit more, you know, mix-up oriented, 50-50 oriented, and they're just reducing the skill gap to allow players to keep up. It's just not the greatest experience. Once again, I'm not going to quit Tekken 8. I think that Season 3, there's some good things that you can appreciate and like about it. The new moves is mind-boggling, confusing. The not addressing every character like Lydia, Harang, but then also making some characters even stronger like Leo and Victor. Real head scratchers. But I am still at the same time excited for what they do with Kunimitsu and excited for what they do with Bob. Understanding that the game is doing everything in its power to hold me back, I just made the decision to brand it, to broaden my horizons and play multiple games. I'm back to playing Smite 2. I've been playing it on stream and been having a great time. And something that I want to highlight is how when I play that game, win or lose, it's like phenomenal. It's like great. I don't feel frustrated. I don't feel angry. I don't feel like the way that Tekken 8 makes me feel. The game being good or bad is something that players will debate endlessly. But the way that the game makes you feel tired, frustrated, win or loss, you're salty. That is something that they should address, even if they are only catering to casuals, because I watch a lot of casuals play this game and they feel the same type of thing. So I just wonder, with them making these changes, who out there is not feeling this way? That's just the question that I think of, but I am having a lot of fun playing other games, talking about other games, and I will still continue to talk about Tekken, but it's just something that I felt I needed to do. I felt I was forced to do, and a lot of other people were coming to the same conclusion. I've seen more pros and more players on Twitter talking about they uninstalled, they're done playing the game. Thank you, Tekken 8, now I could go get a job. Thank you, Tekken 8, now I could go get a girlfriend, whatever. All the jokes are being made. Now, there is...
they are not joking.
is this opposite side of
They're not joking.
Saying, oh, those guys said that before, they'll be back. And I think that is a very funny thing to say when we've seen a lot of people leave and never come back. Yes, you're going to have some people return, but you had Inconsiderate Raccoon, Eris, Frame Whisper, Misplay Stuff, never came back. Yes, some people will return, and I think the reason why that is because Tekken is very hard to let go. And I think that people don't know how to go about that. And I think that you have to, when it's a lifelong passion of yours, quitting isn't that easy. Also, if you have some type of like monetization tied to the game, whether you're a content creator, a streamer, a pro player, it just makes it that much harder. And this is why a lot of people stick around and complain and whine and try to force change, is because it would be easier that way. It would be easier if the developers just fixed the game and everything went back. You
can also play the game like once or twice a week without heavy investment, like other games where you don't like everything about it, but you like maybe a little bit about it. Like, I like Kazuya, so I play a little bit, but like, I don't take it serious. I don't play tournaments, or I don't want to play, or anything. I will not travel, or I don't want to travel. You can treat it like, I don't know, Heavy Rain or some other fucking game. Like, don't take it serious. It's over.
To like
Medusa knew the script, got a girlfriend way before. Oh, bro, this is the script, yeah? I let everyone know what Tekken 8 is, yeah? I didn't go the chill route because I knew there's no point in that. I got a heavy job and I have a beautiful girlfriend. I'm good. This ship can sink. I don't give a fuck.
7 season 1 to season 2 where players were real happy. Now, will they be able to do that with balance? I know there's more updates to come. I was looking at the screenshot or the post where they said this exactly to try to get a understanding of where those updates were at. And I mean, here's the screenshot again, if you guys want to pause and read. But
yo, Poru,
they kind of talk about how they're not really going to, well, in a separate part of this, they talked about how like they're not really going to change the direction of the game overall, and they're just going to do a lot of continuous updates.
That's why I always try to tell you so much about Michael Murray, because if we would have somehow collectively cancelled this individual, we could change it. It's just fucking this Murray guy, bro. If you would have all just focused all your hate for him instead of Harada, bro, it would have been doable. It's still doable, but the community is too weak to do that. Yeah, Nakatsu maybe also, but believe me, Murray is the worst. It is Murray. Murray is the biggest problem. He is the above everyone.
No large updates. They don't want to risk anything or make anything change too drastically. And they're kind of just going to coast, basically. And with that being the style of updating that they want to do, or they're not even addressing some critical bugs and glitches with the game, it's making a lot of players.
Basically, what I want to say is that Shining Wizard and Giant Swing is homing now. Shut the fuck up.
シーズン2だ、わかりました。Haradaや、はい。
So basically what Harada-san is trying to refer to is that he gave the opportunity for the newer generations to take over the legacy, and we're gonna try to fulfill, obviously, the high demands of the players going forward. Surely we gotta listen to the feedback on Twitter, and thank you for your continuous support.
Feel the way that Nee feels in these two screenshots here. So this is from his stream. The caption is translated from the language he speaks, and the first one says, honestly, from my perspective, I don't think they could fix it anymore. A lot of people felt like they could fix it. Season 1, they could fix it. Season 2, they could fix it. But I don't know. They could do some things to make the game really good, but the stances and the heat system and installs is such a part of these characters now. So removing that would be pretty difficult, which is also the thing is, like, in the next Tekken, think about Heihachi and how they changed him so drastically to how he was in the past. Armor King. Will those characters be able to revert from that?
I think Heihachi is top 3. I think he is like one of the best characters in the game. Seriously. There's not much you can do. I realize that when you play him just the right way, it's always the same, it's effective, and there's nothing you can do.
After 6 years or so, however long Tekken 8 lasts for, will they be able to revert from that and go back to something else?
I've seen it.
And that's a tough question. It's like when these characters go through this massive overhaul.
I will first react to Nee talking about the new season.
I personally don't think so. In the next screenshot, Nee says, I think it's reached a point where it's beyond improvement. And I would personally agree. I think
I knew it already.
The most you could do.
You saw that against. I train with Joker. I know what this character is.
It's like slow down some of her mix-ups, decrease her range, limit her ability to stick to the player, to track the player. But that's really it. When you talk about her doing the mix-ups that she do, that will always be there. Heihachi Heat Smash and the guard break will always be there. Even if they slow it down, you talk about the Steve Fox over here guard break, even if they can only slow it down, reduce range,
Wie ich reagieren
and
würde?
reduce the speed. That's it. And
Es
if it
wäre
has
mir
tracking,
egal.
take tracking properties off. But if they do that, they're going to add tracking properties to another move. But
Loslassen.
then they're also going to make that move track to the weak side. So it's like, this is why I fall under the mindset of balancing is kind of chopped. The developers haven't been listening for almost 3 years, if you take into consideration all of the testing that was done in tournaments. So at this point, just play the game like it's a party game. That's kind of what the developers are doing, and just enjoy what little you can from it. I think the Tekken that we know and love is gone until the developers clearly state no lies, no gimmicks, no tricky marketing otherwise.
That is very true. I agree with this statement wholeheartedly. Take what you can out of it and leave the rest. Don't take it too serious. Play it like you play maybe Smash, or play like any other fucking party game where you are not so invested into it. See it as like some game, some game. And that's it. I find it also funny when people now make this like, oh yeah, this guy is better than him, and oh yeah, you are washed, and this and that, and why did you one and done? And bro, like, you can be mad for that moment, but overall, who cares anymore? This is Tekken 8 Season 3. No one cares. No one should care. Really, no one should care anymore. If you don't feel like playing against Clive, don't play against Clive. There is no integrity. No problem. So, when there is no integrity in game from the developer side, why would we as a community need to have integrity when we play the game? Play it like you play fucking COD, when you fucking go into these lobbies and talk shit and say some slurs or whatever. Just the internet, like, zero seriousness into it. Zero. Really. Very important. Just play who you like to play against, and don't play who you don't like to play against. Where is this, video from Nee where he talks about this fucking game, bro? And there was another fucking joint that the boys in the Discord posted. Someone that is completely unrelated to Tekken, but made a video on Bandai Namco, and I know this girl. I've seen her before. So we should maybe watch that, because she has nothing to do with the community, which makes it interesting. Do you know her? I know her. And also, did you know that after the backlash of thank you, I'm gonna keep it for the next video. Did you know that after the backlash, they removed Alex's incest storyline, background story? So now he didn't fuck his stepsister anymore, that is also his cousin, where they have a child. Did you know that? New. They posted like a statement. Yeah, very sorry, this and that. We changed some text passages and shit. Very, very funny. I wonder which Israeli was behind that idea to do that. Which fucking BlackRock employee thought this was a good idea?
It sucks to see a dedicated and passionate community voice their opinions on the state of a game, and then a company slaps them in the face or straight up ignores their criticisms.
Alex, yeah.
And that is what is happening with Tekken 8, because the new season has finally released, and it is being described as money hungry and tone deaf. I have a few different things to show off, but before I get into the topic, if you enjoy the content I create, check out the links in the description, join the community in my live streams, and consider supporting through Patreon or YouTube memberships. Now, it sucks when a audience is disrespectful.
Bro, if they would fix Tekken 8 overall, I would accept it if they make Kazuya trans. I would accept it. It's okay. For the greater good. For the greater good, bro, I would accept it.
I never will think that that is okay. And
selfless. It is a selfless endeavor. It is a selfless endeavor. I'm taking one for the team.
Believe they can nickel and dime us for all we are worth. They believe that they can just do whatever the hell they want, and it's perfectly fine because you're gonna shut up and consume content. And that is why I love this state that the industry is in. For all of its problems, gamers have the ability.
They give Claudio while sending the Kazuya Black. Will you accept too? Yes, instantly.
To voice their opinions in a way that a company cannot ignore. And we know that a lot of studios hate that. They don't want you to be able to go to Metacritic and voice your opinions, or if we're talking about movies and TV shows, taking a Rotten Tomatoes and voicing your takes. They don't want you to go to Steam and leave a negative review, or go to the discussions forums and say, hey, listen, I think the state of the game is really poor and it sucks now. They just want you to always be happy, and when they face a little bit of criticism, they throw hissy fits. And now even the media is sort of running to the defense of Tekken 8 and saying, well, this isn't the first time that the fans have used this tactic. What tactic? Voicing their takes in a way
that the fans has used this tactic. That we used a tactic. What tactic?
that you think isn't acceptable, or using the tools that are right in front of them. But it says the Tekken community has seemingly found a go-to strategy for expressing itself when it's upset about something, as Tekken 8 has been review bombed after the launch of the fighting game's third season, and this isn't the first time the game has been the target of such a tactic. It is so ridiculous that the media goes on and on about review bombing and review bombing. You are just mad that people are not shutting up and consuming content. It's not review bombing if the criticisms are legitimate. People are just upset and they are using the tools that are in front of them. As the gamer lays out, Tekken 8 has received hundreds of negative reviews on Steam following the Season 3 launch last week. Players who have racked up hundreds of hours of playtime are lashing out at Bandai Namco over balance issues, saying that Tekken 8 has become so offense-focused that the game only rewards those with aggressive playstyles. This is so insane to me, that your example of unfair review bombing is somebody who clearly loves the game and just wants it to thrive. I'm not going to put hundreds of hours into a game that I think fucking sucks. This person loves this experience. This is the type of person that Bandai should be listening to 100% of the time. Tekken 8 general rule of thumb: you must defend from all of your opponent's BS so you can take their 50-50 mix-ups after, one player writes. Delusional Devs, another says. Each patch buffs offense and adds new moves instead of buffing defense. In all other Tekken games, including T8 Season 1, I had fun even when losing because I knew what I was doing wrong and could learn from these situations, but now it's a matter of who plays more aggressive. The fighting is not fun anymore. And yeah, when the general pacing of a game is changed, or the core sort of use of mechanics changes, it can throw people off and it can force people away. That sucks. The Season 3 patch was touted as a back-to-basics update that would start to nudge the game into a more streamlined state, but Bandai Namco said this would be a gradual process rather than a full-blown reboot of the game's systems. Now that the update is out, fans aren't thrilled with the direction the game is going in and are making that known in both Steam reviews and places like the subreddit. Good. If you are happy with this update, voice it. If you are unhappy with this update, voice it. Have your voice be heard. It's the only way that companies are going to change. And man, oh man, are things looking rough. The recent reviews in all languages are at 1,265, sitting at a mostly negative, and the game's general review score is only a mix. This is a very, very bad look. The moment you take this game seriously, it sucks all the actual fun out of the game. Don't fall into the trap. Utterly pathetic and disgusting dev team for wasting everyone's time, giving us false hope, and destroying a legacy game. Season 3 was the final straw. It's clear the balanced philosophy is no longer about competitive integrity or player satisfaction. Every major patch feels like it does the opposite of what players want. There are better fighting games out there that actually respect the player's time and feedback. I personally didn't get into Tekken 8. I played it for a bit upon release, and that was sort of it. I was always more into Mortal Kombat and Soulcal, but it's so sad to see this happening because I have played many Tekken games. I have thoroughly enjoyed Tekken before, and even if I am not somebody who actively plays every single update and every single
So wait a minute. So she is a casual Tekken player. Therefore, she is the target audience of Bandai Namco, and even she thinks the game sucks. Who is the audience of this game?
launch for games, or I'm not there when a new fighter is released. I still want it to be in a good state. I want anybody to be able to pick it up at any point and thoroughly enjoy it, and that just isn't how people feel at this point in time with T8, which sucks. There are also some positives here, saying they love the lore, they've been playing since the very first one, and it's always been great, and if you like Tekken, the new systems are pretty cool, but that it does have a few minor issues. They say in another that it's a very difficult game, and you need to learn a lot of stuff to be able to compete with others.
Bro, listen, a big fucking conspiracy, yeah? Big fucking conspiracy fucking idea, but I swear it's the truth. Tekken is like a reflection of the world. If the people in power currently that own everything get exposed and lose their monopoly because the people will force them, even Tekken will become good. I swear to God, bro. I swear on my life, bro. If this fucking situation with the world gets solved, even Tekken gets solved. You can call me a fucking idiot for that. I don't give a shit. Dead ass, bro. Dead ass.
But these are very generic reviews, I feel. They're not actually talking for or against the latest update. I think that they're primarily just people who are, you know, newer to the game overall. Quote unquote, back to basics, don't play. Absolutely not. Easily the worst entry to my favorite fighting game franchise of all time. Terrible aggressive balancing, way too many homing moves, way too many safe moves. If you enjoy balance, a fun-to-play game, and good devs that listen to the community, then just buy a different game. My God, this is absolutely brutal. For the love of God, balance the fucking game. Sometimes you just have to jump on the bandwagon and enjoy the ride. Great game buried under highly oppressive 50-50s. The game will stress you out once you start to understand.
It is what happens when you have narcissists running the show. They ruin everything. Yeah, of course it is narcissistic if they think that you are a human animal and they are only the real people. Of course they will fuck everything.
It, and the devs have doubled down. It just sucks to see a game in this state. Even if I hate a game, I don't want it to fail. I want the people who wanted to enjoy it to have a fulfilling experience. I would, in theory, love for every game to come out and be a 10 out of 10 and for nobody to feel scammed or ripped off or disappointed, but that's just not a different game. My God, this is for the love of God game. And enjoy the enjoy the ride. Great game buried under highly oppressive 50-50s. The game will stress you out once you start to understand it, and the devs have doubled down. It just sucks to see a game in this state. Even if I hate a game, I don't want it to fail. I want the people who wanted to enjoy it to have a fulfilling experience. I would, in theory, love for every game to come out and be a 10 out of 10 and for nobody to feel scammed or ripped off or disappointed, but that's just not the state that the industry is in right now. And it's so sad that companies constantly disrespect their paying customers, constantly ignore people's feedback, and then you see situations like this happen where people want to enjoy the game, but then they just can't bring themselves to enjoy it because it's in such a bad state. So yeah, right now Tekken 8 is facing a lot of backlash over its new season being described as tone deaf. The devs
시즌 3 소감 부탁드립니다.
시즌 3.
Okay, I'm gonna read it out. Ni's thoughts after playing season 3 for a day. I don't think the balance team fully understands the problems with this game yet. Because the exact same issues keep happening. Every time a new season of Tekken 8 drops, for example, just look at Jack on the screen right now. When season 2 came out, everyone was talking about this healthy clap bug. Yeah, they did it again. They do it on purpose. They really do it on purpose. They did an emergency patch for that, but now Jack is causing problems again in season 3. And it's the exact same problem. He just keeps spiking. And Heihachi can also spam his headbutt indefinitely. This healthy headbutt just keeps coming out like a bug. Healthy earthquake. They do it on purpose, guys. You cannot tell me they don't do it on purpose. How much does Murray hate us? They do it on purpose. It is impossible to not notice when it is impossible. It really makes me think they haven't properly identified the core issues. I don't think so. There's that new system they added this time, right? Where the animation changes on a counter hit. And it triggers a floor break. Is getting hit by a counter hit really such a huge mistake that you deserve to take 70 to 80 damage? That's what I've been thinking. It makes no sense for map gimmicks to trigger from a single counter hit, but they decided to add that this time. The funny thing is, not every character has it. Not everyone has spiking moves that cause a floor break. Only a few select characters can do it. This was probably when season 3 came out. To be fair, 80 damage from counter hit is normal in Tekken 8. Yeah, but not from a plus frame move. People wouldn't review bomb it for no reason. What I've been thinking is, they just stuffed way too many things into Tekken 8. If you look at Korean streams, people watch Tekken Tag 1 the most. People watched a ton of Tekken 7 when it came out too. And they watch a lot of Tekken Tag 2 as well. Compared to those, why aren't people watching Tekken 8? That's true, bro. That's true. Bro, listen. When I play Tekken 8, yeah, I have 300 to 350 viewers on Twitch. And let's say 100 to 200 on YouTube. I used to only have 900 viewers on Tekken 7. On Twitch only. It's 900 on Tekken 7 only. And when I watched Evo, it was around 30 to 60k. Now, 6k. No one watches Tekken tournaments. No one gives a shit. And I don't blame them. I don't watch Tekken tournaments either. Bro, if I don't watch Tekken tournaments as someone that is so invested, then why would a casual watch a Tekken tournament? There's no reason. And most of the time, if I don't watch the Tekken tournament, most of my viewers don't watch the Tekken tournament. The only incentive for them to watch a Tekken tournament is through me, so they can see what I say about the shitty gameplay. And not even for the sake of the entertainment of the game itself, but more as like a hate watcher. We hate watch Tekken 8 tournaments. Did you not notice that? Yo, thank you, Nikolai. So understand this, we hate watch Tekken 8 tournaments. When we watch, we just watch it to hate. I just realized that. We are hate watchers. And if I were to compare this to something like, I don't know what that is, as a set traditional recipe. Just like fighting games have established fundamentals, it's fine to add a little bit to it. Like adding soft tofu to the stew. Or adding some beef. Making dried radish green stew. Or river snail, stuff like that is fine. You go, oh, this is pretty good. Up to that point. For Tekken 8, they just needed to add a little bit of flavor to the established fundamentals. But they took brisket stew, added gochujang, threw in some cilantro, mixed in strong soybean paste. Shit it on the game, put some diarrhea, spit on it with jello, poo, pissed on it, shat on it, puked on it. They did everything, bro. We went from a solid, listen, we went from a solid fucking $17 kebab with rice or potatoes, French fries, with some fucking like ribeye. And we said for Tekken 8 we want now caviar and maybe a wine, an expensive one, and then like do like this, like elegant people, and fucking Wagyu beef. And instead we got yum yum noodles. And not even that they cooked, they just gave us the package, but they like smashed the fucking package together, put the fucking powder in, and they told you eat it like chips. The fucking noodles for €1, the yum yum. Like chips. They just dumped everything in. Even with mushrooms, they just... They could just use pine mushrooms, but they threw in enoki mushrooms and every other kind of mushrooms, I think completely out of control. They just crammed way too much stuff into it. Why is it so relaxing for people to watch the older games? Because they're clean and simple. Look at the combos in Tag 1. You launch them, hit them with one kick, or do a laser scraper into Demon Steel Pedal. I must say though, I think these combos are a little bit too underwhelming for this time standard. I think Tekken 7 combos were fine. That was like Tekken 6, Tekken 7, this is like the fine line. You don't need more than this. That's okay for me. But Tekken 8, bro... The game is just not savable. Pedigree, bro. We got pedigree. We don't even get food for humans. That's what you need to understand. They hate us so much. The food that they give us is not even for human beings, bro. They are for goyim. They give us pedigree denta sticks. Not even the normal pedigree with the fucking meat that smells like horse shit, but it's meat. They give you denta sticks and you try to chew on it, but it doesn't work. Like you can't eat it, but you keep trying. Look at Tekken 5 too. Combos were just jab, jab, boom, and that was it. And the neutral game resumes. You do a simple juggle and then go right back to neutral. Evading, hitting, going in to poke. It was the same in Tekken 6. People felt it was awkward at first because of the new bound, But after trying it, they realized could do wider variety of combos, and the concept of spiking them to land an extra hit was easy enough to understand. I think that's the problem with Season 3 right now. They just need to dial things back a bit towards normal where we were. But they added even more weird stuff. So now people are like, you want us to deal with this now? With proper balance patches being rolled out? And since they marketed it as back to basics, we thought it would be fine. We thought, wow, it's going to be fun. But we actually open it up. There are tons of bugs. They added weird hold moves, so people, while constantly maintaining plus frames, and floor breaks explode on counter hits. If they hadn't used the phrase back to basics, people would have just said, Tekken 8 being Tekken 8, and left it at it. Building up people's expectations was the problem. If they hadn't said back to basics, we wouldn't feel like we got scammed. But right now we feel completely backstabbed, which is why the reaction is like this. Looking at it right now, back to basics, their concept is completely different from what we consider basic. That's what it turned to. So I think that's why it's heading towards overwhelmingly negative again. Is it on the level of Leroy's debut, Akuma or Geese in Tekken 7? Oh, that is a good question. Is what we got on the level of Leroy, Akuma, or Geese in Tekken 7? If you really want to have my honest opinion, I think all these three characters in their worst state are better than most characters in Tekken 8. I think it's way worse now. Because everyone is Akuma with the meter. Everyone has the mid 50-50s that are homing into low that you can't step. Like, let's say fucking Victor or other characters, like you can't evade some certain 50-50, you just gotta hold it. That was Leroy's problem also, on top of like broken poking properties and stuff. And not being able to be punished a lot, like Lars, Mr. -12. And yeah, I would fight Geese any day, bro. Like, I would really enjoy fighting Geese. Really. When I think about it, I'm trying to go into my head. Like, I wouldn't want to play Tekken 8 Devin Jin against Tekken 8 Devin Jin, but I would like to fight against Geese. Geese is way better to fight against. I wouldn't like to... I would rather fight against Katarina in Tekken 7 than fighting against fucking Asuka or Nina in Tekken 8. What are your worst characters you don't like to fight against? For me personally, I think it's Lily. Now with the new back turn and the new move that you cannot do anything somehow. Anna, Nina, Lydia, Clive, Reina, Claudio, Lars, Heihachi, Ling Xiaoyu, Victor. Let's just say 80% or 90% of the cast is insufferable to fight against. Everyone is horseshit. The only character that I think is still somewhat Tekken based is Kazuya. You can call me biased for that, but yeah, I just take the L. If you think that's biased, I don't mind. Because I still have that sense of counterplay with this character. I don't have that with the other characters. And that's not because I don't know the matchups. You see me play in ranked. I fuck most people. Pause. In ranked. Yeah. Game is bad. Brian. Brian is a bit better now. I don't like to fight against Shaheen at all, personally. Do you like fighting against Law? Do you like fighting against Fuck, one of the weaker characters? I don't like fighting against Fuck. There is too much pressure. Too much pressure. I can't fight against fuck. I don't know. There's too much pressure, too much mental frames. You need to consistently mesh. Anyone telling you otherwise is bullshitting, bro. You need to fucking mesh. So that the game itself is the problem. It's not because of specific characters. Character balance can be just tweaked. We could just complain, wow, they came out broken and then wait for a patch. But this is just the game itself. Looking at YouTube comments, there's something a lot of people are saying. It feels like the developer's current stance is just ignoring whatever the users say. Even when users give feedback on places like Twitter, the devs ultimately just build it according to their own philosophy. Yeah, in my opinion, people also said that, use the fucking Discord and tell them your opinions and be active and all this shit. I would have appreciated it if no one would have said anything there and they just left it fucking empty. You know, just... At some point, bro, how much do you want to get mistreated and gaslighted? At some point, how much do you want to be shat in your face and then expecting a different outcome? That's so weird. That's why I didn't even join that Discord. It's just a waste of time. Everyone should know why they made this Discord. They made it so that no one complains on Twitter too much and they don't have so much bad PR. They don't give a shit about you. The video is almost done. Do you have any ideas on how to improve it? He's gonna say it's not savable. For example, removing chip damage or removing the heat system. Honestly, from my perspective, I don't think they can fix it anymore. I think it reached a point where it's beyond improvement. Let's go back to the food analogy. You have to take ingredients out of a dish. The food is already cooked. You can't take them out now. The only answer is to cook a whole new dish. That's the answer, yeah. The answer is a complete new dish, a complete new Tekken. Tekken 8 is the biggest fucking flop. The biggest horse shit. The shittest fucking Tekken I could have ever imagined. The fucking most Jewish Tekken I could have ever envisioned. Jewish is good, yeah. Of course. So basically, this game is chosen by God. So yeah, the game is not savable. This is Ni. The best player, one of the best players of all time. We don't want to disrespect Asanesh, obviously, but this is Ni, bro. This is Rox Dragon's Ni. DRX Ni. Aber war doch am Tekken 7 am Anfang auch nicht anders, oder doch? So war's nicht. Und wir sind ja nicht am Anfang. Wir sind ja schon 3 Jahre. Bro, we played this dog shit for 3 years. I can't believe it. Probably not. Anyways, queue it up. No, I don't want to play Tekken today. Tekken 7, bro, was nothing like this, bro. We went with some excitement into the streams, the energy. Most of you have no idea what a real Planted Medusa stream is, bro. When you think you see my Tekken streams, you think, oh, peak, oh, sick. Bro, you had to be there in Tekken 7. People thought this is like their Netflix. It's like fucking Pro 7, Simpsons at 6. Like, that was the shit. I watched my own streams. It was fire. You have no idea how fire it was. Those that were here can tell you about it. It was nothing, bro. You cannot. I cannot even explain how it was. Those streams, man. Those streams. Oh, they were streams, bro. Amazing. Back when when people were boosting, the entire community went and stream sniped them. The main man was getting shat on 24/7 and cried like he does now. Was really fun also. Then he would, like, for example, use player displayer, look who it is, and then instead of accepting the match, he would like try to find some bullshit topic to talk about randomly, so it doesn't look like he avoids a person. That was really funny as fuck. Then we had like some dude called Lucky Chloe player. He would play against like first duns in ranked, so he avoids the penalty of getting 3 losses in a row and then losing 5,000 points, because there was a penalty for that in Omega ranks, GOD. Like basically it was called Tekken God Prime, and then Tekken God Omega. And then he was streaming, and then the entire community and then the community was not divided like this, bro. All the pro players talked to each other. Yeah, let's snipe this guy. There was WhatsApp groups, Discord servers. We fucking sniped people. We got sniped also, vice versa. It was not like there was like a selective people, bro. Everyone got sniped, but it was cool, like, because their mindset there was different. And then the frauds wouldn't survive. There was a lot of integrity. You would rematch everyone, and like it was really sick. It was not like this, bro, now. But I can't blame them. This game has no integrity. Why would you have? We had fucking Fadibors versus the main man, hosted by Planted Medusa with commentary. We had fucking Planted Medusa and Speed Kicks and the main man and fucking this guy and this guy. We hosted events and Hookah Lounge, first to 10 for 100 euros, 1,000 viewers, chat was exploding. Yeah, but the people that wouldn't rematch would get shat on, Cowboy. Everyone was like... the main man in season 1 said that getting God harder than getting Omega. Yeah, but now it is a well-established fact that the main man is just a lying shill. It doesn't matter what he says. Just don't listen to anything. He lied from the first moment the game came out. Bro, just type in Tekken 9, bro. Tekken 9 trailer, Heihachi awakens. What is that?
How much people glazed Tekken 7 after Tekken 8? I talked about this, was it this morning? It's sort of a hardcore gamer psychological effect. They did the same with Tekken 7. What is this garbage? 2D characters, counter launchers, there's no movement, I can't sidestep in this game, Tekken 7 is shit! They did the same when Tekken 7 dropped. They were like, Tag 2 is the only real Tekken game! When Tag 2 dropped, they hated Tag 2. Tekken 6! Oh, that was the golden age of Tekken, that was the real skill! You needed skill to play Tekken, Tag 2 is Masher! And when Tekken 6 dropped, Tekken 6 is a fucking pile of shit! Tekken 5, that's the best Tekken game, you need skill!
I just think I found gold randomly. What the fuck is this, bro?
Hey, Tekken 5!
I mean, that's true, to be fair. No, this is not true. Just because something is getting gradually worse, that doesn't diminish the fact that it was true. When you were saying Tekken 6 was better than Tekken 7, yeah, that's true. What is the problem with saying that? When you say Tekken 7 was better than Tekken 8, then that's true as well. What's the problem with saying that? When something is going downhill continuously and he is just pointing out that people have been saying that it's going downhill, then what is that argument he is even making? He is just a fucking gaslighter. There is no argument being made here. It's just yapping, bro. The game is continuously getting worse every iteration, and now it hit at the peak of it, and he agrees. But obviously, whenever he can chill, he does it. There is no argument being made here.
Tekken 6 was so much better than Tekken 7.
Yeah, because Tekken 6 was better than Tekken 7.
Tekken 7 was so much better than Tekken 8.
Yeah, because Tekken 7 was better than Tekken 8. And now what? Fuck me, man. Just because you fucking go down the drain and hit rock bottom, all of a sudden this is some sort of argument?
Trust me, I've been here for a while. I've seen this with every game. They always do the same thing.
And he said in Tekken 7 that the movement was better in Tekken 6. He's talking about himself here, by the way. He was the person that was saying Tekken 7 is so shit, Tekken 6 was so much better, Tekken Tag Tournament 2, we could move, what is this movement is so shit. Tekken 8 comes out, Tekken 8 movement is even worse than Tekken 7, and now all of a sudden the Tekken backdashing is bullshit and it's boring. He's such a liar, man.
The funny thing is, I see this in other games as well. I see it in StarCraft, see it in Dota, Counter-Strike, Quake. It's something about terminally online hardcore gamers. They always hate the current game and they love the game that was prior. And make no mistake, when Tekken 9 drops, Tekken 9 is a messy pile of shit! It's a funny piece of shit! Tekken 8 is a game for honest gaming! It's a great Tekken game! Trust me, it happens all the time. All the time. I've seen this for 20 plus years. And it will never change.
When are you going to do Tekken 9?
Tekken 9 ね。
Yeah, いつTekken 9が出ますか。
Tekken 9は多分この2人の引退作になるね。あるとしたら。
おめでとうございましたってね。
やるとしても
お疲れ様でしたって。
やるとしても最後の作品だから。あれがプレイステーション例えば6とか Xbox の新しいやつとかが出たらその時に。
Boah, this aged like wine, bro. This aged like fucking milk, I mean.
When are you going to do
this aged like fucking milk? Damn. Where is my Tekken 9? Harada-san. Where is it? How could he... I know how he could. I mean, there's no... He has no authority about the game, so what's the point? But you know what? It would be interesting if Harada pulls a Heihachi and says, I'm gonna come out of retirement for one last Tekken. That would be insane. I see that, you know, I see that somehow.
For sure, for sure.
I think I'm way too broken.
Yeah.
Mm.
But yeah, I think that's all from me. Arslan, I really do appreciate you for taking the time and effort in doing this tier list with me. Honestly, it does mean a lot. Guys.
The best character in the game right now is Dragunov. I didn't expect that. The second best character is Law. Okay, I can understand that. Third character is Brian. I don't agree. I think Heihachi is better. King fourth best character. Lily fifth. I can understand Lily. Victor, Lydia, somehow understandable. Leo, Ling, and Clive. Yoshimitsu, Nina. Jin, Alisa. I think Alisa is better than Jin. Claudio, June, Huarangu, Lee, Anna, Azuka. Okay, Azucena, Fakumram, Armor King, Jack. I think they didn't take into account Jack's bugs, I suppose. But I don't agree with Paul, and I don't agree with Shaheen, and I don't agree with Devin Jin. I don't agree with Kuma. Kazuya above Reina I find also weird. Like Reina gets buffed, Kazuya gets nerfed, but somehow Kazuya is above Reina. Makes no sense. I think Devil Jin is... and I think Lars is... better than Armor King. This is Rage Bait. Yeah, this is Season 3. Which one of these do you find the most weird? Kazuya should be in S. Yeah, but only if S means shit. Paul. Yeah, I think Paul is weird. Dragunov. I wonder what they had to say about Dragunov. Let's see what he has to say about Dragunov specifically. Now, let's hear first Kazuya. How this character... I think personally, at the moment, I think the worst character in the game might be Zafina. And then it's Kazuya. Personally, I think Kazuya is really bad.
I don't think
This is your next is your guy. The next is your guy. I have seen you like playing Kazuya so much, bro. Tell me about him.
Bro, Kazuya, I don't know about this character, you know. I feel like Kazuya's good, but he's very difficult, I feel like. I think like his combos still whip a lot, even though they did buff sidestep 4-1, they made the...
He's hard. Yeah,
he's very hard, yeah. You have to take a lot of risks. The change they did to him in Season 3 was down back 2 is different now. I think
down back 2 plus -4?
Yeah, and it's faster now as well, I think.
And then where's the new... It also like break flow, right?
Yeah, it does the new animation. Gives a guaranteed follow-up. For the most part, I think Kazuya's the same. He does have a new heat move, but again, I don't think the heat move is that useful. But yeah, I think...
Yeah, the heat move, you never see me use it because it's just bad.
I think Kazuya, honestly, I'd put him in like B. But I understand that he does have a lot of potential. I think he's a very good character in the right hands. But again, I don't think it's worth it when you play characters like Heihachi, Reina, for instance, or Jin, you know?
So how did fucking Kazuya end up being higher than Reina?
Up to you, bro. I'm okay with it. I need to get more experience, so I will leave it to you.
Do you get to play many like Kazuyas in?
Not many Kazuya players. Rank is like everywhere you go, you find a lot of Kazuya players, but like they are not very high level Kazuya players. So I need to play with like Keisuke a lot to understand like how good he is. Right now, I didn't play with him. I haven't played with him. So up to you. So B, I'm okay. I'm okay with it.
I think B as well. Yeah. But I think in Heat, of course, he is like one of the top 5 characters in Heat. He's super strong in Heat.
Kazuya is top 5 in Heat. Top 5. Top 5. Kazuya is top 5. In comparison to all the other characters that have Heat also. Kazuya is top 5. Top 5. Okay.
But yeah, I think I'd put him in B. Next character is King.
Kazuya is top 5. Top 5. Kazuya is top 5. Top 5.
Bro.
Okay.
Dragunov.
Dragunov, S tier, bro. S tier. Put it in straight S tier, bro. You agree, yeah?
Honestly, so strong. I think Dragunov
so
controls the momentum so good. Combo's still insane. 1-2-1, 1-2, 2-1, down forward 1, down 2, ridiculous. His new move is whatever. But yeah, I just think in general, super strong, man.
Amazing. I saw you play you played Dragunov versus Farzin and you almost gave him trouble.
Yeah. Honestly, I think Dragunov really excels if someone's fundamentals are better. That's one thing I've noticed as well. The stronger you are as a player, the stronger the Dragunov is.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, like very smart.
Pokes as well, also really good. Running 2, down 2, jabs, down forward 1. Back 2 goes into crouch, which is insane, which gives him access to his full crouch mix as well. I just think he has everything. While standing 1+2, still launches for some reason in Heat.
I thought they never do this, but I thought it would be a good idea if they just remove the ultimate tackle that Dragunov has. I don't know why he has that. Just remove it entirely. He does not need to have this move. Like, he should not have this. Dragunov should not have this.
Yeah, I was really looking forward to his 1-1 and while standing 1+2 nerf. Okay, while standing 1+2 got nerfed because of the universal nerf.
Yeah.
Of heat engagers, heat dashes, but she still can it's still annoying. You cannot even afford to land a -12 frame low against him.
It's supposed to be grappling martial arts. Lot of groundwork in Zambo. Yeah, okay, Kazuya is supposed to be the strongest character in the game because he has the devil gene and the entire cast is fighting together in the story against fucking Kazuya, and Kazuya kills Claudio and one-shots Law, but in-game he gets fucked up his asshole. So where's the consistency there then? When he is working in Zambo, he needs what? He needs to fuck my ass in game now because he has ground grappling. He's supposed to. What is this argument?
So, 1-1 is. I feel like he's the most broken move in the game right now.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
There is no better move than Dragunov 1-1 in the game. In the whole game. 10 frame, hit conformable, heat engager.
Wall splats from miles away now as well.
Bro, too much. And it's 10 frame. The crazy thing is it's 10 frame. The fastest poke in the game. It's 10 frame. It's just crazy.
I agree.
Yeah.
There's no consistency, just overbuff normal moves too much. Yeah, but the problem is with the statement is, why does a character that has every throw in the game need a ground and pound move on top of that, which is a freeway mix-up in Heat? That you cannot break the initial throw. But that is a problem. Why would you need to give him that if he already has that grappling identity? He already has it.
But yeah, I think nothing...
Panda. I think that would be my first B tier.
Panda?
Yeah, Kuma.
Kuma, okay.
Kuma Panda, both B tier.
What have they done to Kuma and B? What have they done to him in the season?
Let's see what he says about Heihachi. I think Heihachi... I don't know, this character feels unbeatable. This character feels unbeatable, I don't know.
Heihachi. I think Heihachi's straight to S tier. I still think very, very strong, man. Very strong. I'm so surprised, bro. The first thing I did when I checked the patch notes is to check Heihachi, and they didn't do anything to Warriors.
Warriors linked?
Which is crazy in my opinion.
Oh. Yeah, he is really nice. Really strong to fight.
I think his new move as well, really good.
That's broken. That's a bug, right?
Yeah, that's a bug. But I still think, in general, it's a good move. Heihachi's still a 2-tap machine. Even though his heat smash doesn't ward splat, still very strong in heat as well. You know,
It still breaks the floor.
Yeah, it still breaks the floor. Yeah. So overall, hasn't changed much. Still does a lot of damage. Some of the best mids in the game. Downforward 1, I think mind game is still really good. Jabs
just bad
really
lows. Just bad lows. But yeah, one of the best mids in the game.
Yeah. I still think clear S tier. Clear.
I do not agree that Heihachi has bad lows. I do not agree. I can't duck against this character.
What about Clive?
Bro, Clive. S tier as well, I think. What do you think about Clive since you probably play against Chikrin?
I fought Chikrin 1-2 times. I saw like I figured I felt he's not as strong as he was in season 2. Some of his changes of like I was playing Nina and being able to punish with 13 frame on his full crushing 2 was nice.
Bro.
Anna. Now, bro, that change, I was expecting that change for Dragunov as well. You know, the 2-into-1 change.
Yeah, I'm so surprised they didn't do that to anyone else. It's changed so much. I think it's good. The 2 and the down back 4 doesn't guarantee QCF 1. Such a good change.
Yeah, and honestly. I was not expecting down back 4 change. I was like, what? When I saw this change, I don't know. Anna, no, she's not in SC anymore.
Pullcraft down for 1 -12, Pullcraft down for 2 less tracking, 4-4-2 doesn't guarantee anything. Some amazing changes, honestly.
No S. The only reason she was like broken because of her 2, and then because of her Wonders was still like very strong, almost broken. 15 frame plus 1. 15-16 frame homing move plus 1. But the thing was why that move was so scary, because if you press you get hit by 2-into-1 heat engager, but now she cannot do that, you know. So you can afford to press, so you can press now.
I agree.
So I think they're A.
Fakaram, I see you've been playing a lot.
Fakaram. Okay, so I shared this with my chat as well, but I think 80% or 70% of the cast is anti-Fakaram. But as a character, very strong. Like, oh my god, like even if you play against him, you feel pressure. He hits you like a truck. Like running 3 back power 4, 3 for mind game is good. Down for 1 mind game is good. Down 4 is also good. 5-4-3 is good. 3+4 back 1, nice punish. But as compared to Jack, he doesn't have any good defensive tool. No muscle armor kind of defensive tool, or Jack Gamaha. I would still put him in like mid A.
Yeah, I agree with that. Down 4 counting now gives install. Upward 3 hitbox has been reduced. And I think the new move, have you found any utility for his new move?
Oh yeah, that new move is good. Yeah, it gives you a lot of combo options at wall. So like if you, so it's like a 2-hit tailspin.
Yeah.
But it counts as 1 hit. You know, it's like very, very different kind of like combo routes at wall. I will show you later. Like if you bounce with down for 4-3, that's also a 2 move, right?
Yeah.
2 move tailspin. You cannot do 1 into forward 3-2-4. But if you tailspin with a forward 3+4, you can do jab into forward 3-2-4. So that is a nice move. It's a nice move. It has many uses, not in general, but in combos.
I agree. I think Fakram is definitely A tier. Army King. What do you think about Army
I think it's annoying. Very good down forward 2, forward neutral 2, back 1, 2, nice punish. Down forward 2 is good. Down forward 1 is good. Grabs. I think it's really good. Maybe mid A, but what is your opinion?
I agree, mid A. Like, I think sidestep 2 is very annoying. Sidestep 4 as well. In stance, he's pretty good.
Yeah.
Heat smash is okay, but I think in heat in general, he's pretty good. He has like the mind game of down back 2-1 and down back 2-4.
Down back 2-1, yeah.
Yeah. I think, solid A tier. Very annoying to fight. Devil.
What does Chet think about Devil Jin? Give me your opinion. Okay, who do you think is a stronger character, Kazuya or Devil Jin?
That was maybe I put him in trash.
Really?
Maybe B.
So with Devil Jin, while standing 1-4, they gave him that old move back to basics. Upward 3 is now plus 13 on hit. While standing 3, you can now do with CD 3+4, so it's easier to do like better combos. And forward 4 now turns opponent face forward to you on counter hit. Before it had.
What do you think about Devil Jin as an IQ test at this point?
So it's easier to do counter hit combos with Devil Jin.
You tell me. You tell me your opinion then. Now that you said IQ, I wanna see your IQ now. Nassim is gonna tell us now what he thinks of Devil Jin. Go forward. The stage is yours. Kazuya is better character than Devil Jin. Yeah, okay. Without Kazuya now, in isolation, what do you think of Devil Jin? That's what I think. You think Kazuya is better than Devil Jin? Okay. What do you think of Devil Jin himself? Like, what do you think is lacking with this character? He has the best slows in the game, strong, okay, and good damage. Okay. One very important thing you forgot. One very important thing. Devil Jin has space control. On this range here, okay, he becomes a suicide bomber, right? But from this range here, his control of your approach is insane. People underestimate that. That is the strongest part of Devil Jin's gameplay, is the space control.
Jin, very annoying to fight. Health sweep combo, annoying. But again, has clear weaknesses, I think.
You mean up forward
I agree
1?
with B.
I mean up forward 1, I mean back 3, I mean FF4, especially back 3, because up forward 1, sure, when you want to come in and when you want to move and etc. But the thing is when you are initiating your moves, Devin Jin can counter strings with back 3 without risking it being on block, just by using it reactively. This is what Momodog does often. He waits for something to come and he presses back 3 as a reaction, and then your move already comes out, but you will get hit. You can't do anything. Especially when you have like a three-way mix-up or something at the end of your string, when you have a free hit string, he can negate basically all options if you choose to go for the third hit. Then it becomes a gamble depending on the startup frame of the third hit. But those things is in Tekken 8 specifically range control. Why? Because in Tekken 7 you wouldn't whiff your string and go forwards. But in Tekken 8 you start your attack from far away and make the opponent realign. Like your move is like a cruise missile. Against Devin Jin, that whole aspect of the game is out. You can't do it. Devin Jin, it doesn't work.
I think B. I think his weaknesses are like in Tekken 7, it was okay. In Heat, he doesn't have anything like. Maybe he doesn't have anything in Heat. Like.
Yeah, just Morning Crow mixed really and Hell Sweep.
Yeah.
What about the throw out of Morning Crow? Like, you wanna tell me that you can react the throw every time where he puts you in the air and makes you explode? That's unrealistic.
And Hell Sweep.
Yeah.
But that's still...
And he can do it multiple times.
You can launch on his Hell Sweep. But I think B. Yeah, B.
I agree.
Not trash, B. Ah, you're correct now.
Bro.
Lee.
Honestly, this character, so strong, man. What do you think about Lee?
No opinion.
Bro, honestly, I think this character even...
No, that was not the mix-up they were talking about. They said in Heat he doesn't have anything. They didn't even mention that.
In Season 2 is so underrated, man. I don't know why people don't talk about it.
Up forward for wall splits.
In Season 3, Wall Standing 1-3, just frame now, that's his new move, I think.
Wall splash? Yeah, wall splash.
Yeah. He can go into stance from slide. Down for 3+4 in Heat no longer is homing but tracks more to the left and is +2.
It's a mix-up of like down 1+2 and down 4.
Yeah, down +2 is now I-18 and it tracks more to the right and it's +.
Medusa, Devin Jin has area control but he can't mix shit. You need a perfect instant while standing 2 to make a 50-50. Okay, that's whatever. It's so fucking easy. Compared to Kazuya, Devin Jin gets kinda area control, giving up his 50-50. Why does he give up his 50-50? And what does that mean? You need to have a perfect while standing 2. If you can't do instant while standing 2, then go learn it. I don't count it as a... Yeah, I can't count this as an argument, unfortunately.
4. And 4-2-1. Yeah, and 4-2-1 can be done in Hitman stance. Honestly, Lee, I think, still really strong. Great punishment. Spike combo still. Wall carry is good. Punishment in general is really, really good. I think
back 4 is good.
Yeah, I think the only issue he has is the lows again.
Risky, yeah? Back 3 is risky.
Yeah, back
down
3, down 3 risky.
Down by 3+4, I think you can react. Down by 3 is nice, but I think A. If you wanna put him in A, I think it's okay.
I agree with upper A, potentially even S, but I think upper A for now is good. We're gonna go over the characters anyway.
Okay, what do you think about Brian now? Brian Fury, Season 3. I would also say still S. still S. QCB1. The fucking power crush thingy. What changed even? You can punish fucking the Snake Eyes situation and you can punish that incinerator. But the character had more problems than that.
So Brian is the next character. I know you're very vocal about Brian. I think I'll let you talk on this one.
Because I like Brian. I'm a Brian fan. I love Brian so much. Because I love Brian so much, I just put her in S tier before Law. Because I love that character so much. Just put her.
I noticed a pattern since Tekken 7. Waifu mains hate Brian. And Brian mains hate waifu players. But waifu players hate Brian with a passion. I think they hate Brian even more than Kazuya, but they hate Kazuya more because of the players of Kazuya, because they are bigoted, homophobic, they are transphobic, they don't like Jews, you know, stuff like this. They are racist and whatever, right? But they say also the same about Brian, but maybe 10%, 15% less. But I feel like they hate Brian for Brian.
Before Law. No. Before Law. Here. Oh my god.
Brian.
This is only because I love him.
Okay, so season 3 changes is Sidestep 2-1 is his new move and it's cancelable. Back 3 1+2 on counter has been changed to the new animation. Back 4 knocks down now in back turn, which is I guess a nerf.
Yeah, it is okay.
And Snake Eyes forward 1+2. Yeah, it's not.
That in practice was like not in every round, like once in a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's still fine.
Snake Eyes forward 1+2 less chip and does more heat consumption. But yeah, besides that, I think he's more or less the same character. QCB1 is the same, QCF 1+2 is the same, forward 2 is the same, I think. Wait, did they change forward 2? The install string?
Oh, they changed for 1+2 as well. Now on parry, it doesn't was flat.
Oh,
so
okay.
that's nice.
That's a good change.
You didn't know that?
I forgot. There's been so many changes. And
I forgot. Yeah. So that's a nice change. So you can actually press versus him at wall. So yeah, before you were like, nah. But now you can say, okay, even if it hits you, it isn't gonna wall splat me. So that's okay.
I think they did something to down 4, but I don't know what it was.
No, I don't know. But I think his main strength is his combo damage is crazy. And then wall carry is crazy. And then after wall carry, taunt mix-up is the same.
Okay, who are the most honest people in the community by character? Give me your top 3 people. Top 3 Tekken character communities measured on honesty. In all regards. Eddie? What the fuck? Why Eddie? Character. I am not saying about honest in terms of gameplay. I'm saying about the community being honest people. Like being honest people, not gaslighters and liars. Like for example, let me give you a negative example. I think from all the characters, the worst community with the biggest liars and gaslighters are Asuka, Anna and Lily. They are gaslighters and liars collectively. That's just well established. Asuka community is honest. Are they honest, bro? They wanted buffs for season 3.
So that's okay.
I think they did something to down 4, but I don't know what it was.
I don't know. But I think his main strength is his combo damage is crazy. And then wall carry is crazy. And then after wall carry, taunt mix up is the same. I mean, that's like one touch kill character, you know.
Okay. This is funny. Now we go to specific people in the community. Now you can mention names because I don't give a shit. Who has been one of the biggest liars and deceivers when it came to their character in this community? By character, name and character together. Who were the biggest liars since Tekken 8 came out? I would say Lars K-Dash. I throw the first stone. Lars K-Dash. King Ray Jr. Azuka. No, I think Tibetano is worse. Tibetano Azuka. The main man, any character? Let me think. Lady Gravano, Anna? You need to be a high IQ individual to play her like a mix-up demon. Remember that fucking tweet? Lord. Fergus, I think, didn't lie so much. Let me think. What did Elia say about Eddie? I don't know that. Sesujin Lydia, acceptable. Sesujin Lydia, very important. Sesujin Lydia. And there's that one Reina player on Twitter, I keep forgetting the name. What about Lee Mishima? Big Nose is just trolling. LTG thing. Hopper? Hasboy Claudio. Character has no lows. The character is not as strong as you guys think. Hasboy, bro. Hasboy. Oh my god, Hasboy. Hasboy is, I think, like up with K-Dash and Setsujin and all these guys. He has been really bad, yeah.
What's the other characters? Him and Yoshi, you know, both of these characters. Yoshi maybe is okay, but Brian, if you know how to tone jet back 4 at wall, you are dead. Like, and if you don't wake up, QC back 4, QC back 4.
You have a beef set with Hasboy? We cancelled the set because Tekken 8 Season 3 came out. We thought the game would be better than we run a set, but bro, this, I don't care. I will not do money matches in this game. I'm not interested.
His Heat Smash is still very strong as well. In-store still very strong.
I think they nerf don't Heat Smash.
Yeah, but it's just frame now, but I still think it's not that hard to do, you know? It's a bit harder to do, but I think it's just, you have to do it just frame now.
You can do it with one button, right?
Yeah, I still think you can do that, yeah.
Okay.
So...
QC back 3 is good, such a nice low. Down 4 is good, down back 3 is good. He got really good lows.
Not today, no.
In Heat, the full crashing 3 low is also nice. He's a complete character. I don't find any weakness. The only if they nerf is QC back 1. I think nerfing QC back 1 is the only way to balance him. I feel like.
I agree.
And nerf tone scaling. I think these two changes I would love to see.
Yeah, I agree. His wall carry is one of the best as well across the roster.
One of the best. And damage.
Yeah.
Wow.
But I think he's more or less the same character since Season 2. Like, not much has changed. So I'd definitely still put him in S tier, honestly.
Yep. Okay. Reina, your character. You won Bas Gondler with Reina. Beating Asanali. Tell me.
I think Reina A tier.
The last character I want to hear is Claudio, and then we go and see like what else we can watch. Maybe some the main Shill Sui.
Has his Yeehaw here, high crush and annoying. Back 3-3, easy to punish, -12. That's nice change. That's a nice change.
Down for 3-1, -14.
But you know, I was playing this to like the tweet. It doesn't matter because you can. The window is very big. You can actually hit confirm down for 3 and do 1.
Yeah.
The window is very big. So that nerf is okay. You know, it's just fine. It's not a big nerf because even like when you see like Tetsu, Malgore, Tanveer, they never throw down for 3-1 like this. They always do down for 3, down for 3, down back for 3. And if they see, okay, it hits you, and then they press 1.
Yeah.
Or sometimes on read. Oh yeah, on read, on gas, sorry, not on read. On gas, sometimes they just do down for 3-1. So maybe you might duck on 2, but now they won't do that, so it's fine. But yeah, the size of 4 nerf is big.
Yeah.
No counter hit follow up.
What do you think about his new move, up back 2?
I think it's okay. It's not that bad. Trust me, it's not bad. You can use that move on wake ups. You know, it has good downwards hitbox, and it tracks one side, not very good, but it still tracks on plus frame. It tracks side step left, I guess. Yeah, it's side step left or right. I don't know which one, but yeah, that move is okay. Like you can use it side step 4 into side step up back 2 instead of using side back 1 because back 1 doesn't give anything, but that give an insta on it.
Yeah.
So that move is okay, not that bad. I like how he doesn't have the access to his install after heat, so that's nice.
I think that's really good, yeah. But he still has like, I think 4-4-3-2 is still really good as well.
Very good, yeah.
Still very good. I definitely still put him S tier, but he's
What do you think of King?
No. A.
You think A tier?
Yeah, A tier.
Not much. Not much. I don't like King in this game.
Or the disrespect before you play back button check. Button check.
What is up, Button Check family? Welcome back to yet again a beautiful day, a beautiful Thursday of buttons that need to be checked. This is the early edition because we got two. We got two that we got to drop. This one obviously, and then one late tonight around 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. So either way, let us check some buttons. Links down below, chapters, all that good stuff. Let's go. All right, first up, for Street Fighter 6 has been running like shit on my PC ever since the update. Buttons that need to be checked, and that is actually a direct quote from none other than Big Bird. So
would you play a character from Zayostan if Bandai would drop one? If we would get a real specific people character, a Celestial Dragon character, I would never touch this game again.
Ever since the latest patch, not only with Alex, but people have been noticing, like, is it just me or does the game seem wonky as hell? It's almost like getting stuck, there's lag, I'm dropping FPS, there's a lot. So it's finally come full circle. At first I kind of left it alone because I was like, let me see what happens, and even more people were complaining
I hope
about
they
it.
release. I hope they release.
So check this out. Starting right here with the Fat Man.
Give me Netanyahu, I can leave this game instant tonight. Please.
With this patch, I get really unstable FPS, and I've tried everything.
It would be a help.
Driver updated, deleted and reloaded shaders, file integrity, shader warm up, cranking settings down, nothing works. Underneath it, they say, turn off the input delay reduction, which I actually did hear that as well. And then Alex fucked up more than just his cousin. Alex fucked up more than just his cousin with this patch. From there, others are like, I'm really upset that more people are not talking about this. This is one of the reasons I haven't been motivated to stream on Ranked or even TNS. I've completed or I've contemplated getting a new router, but realistically, my stream will cut off every 30 to 45 minutes only when Street Fighter 6 is running. This is so odd. And from there, we got Big Bird responding as well, saying, bro, Street Fighter 6 has been running like shit on my PC ever since the Alex update. What did they do to this game? Anyone got a solution? That one has almost 1,000 likes. And then you start seeing some solutions under that because people are like, bro, you mean to tell me the whole time that it was the input relay reduction setting being on? I tested it for 10 to 15 minutes just now and the game runs flawlessly. I'll just have to adjust the inputs being the tiniest or being a tiny bit slower, but I'll take it on the chin. This is insane. Then you see confirmation right here, changing settings to off. Are you sure? On the upcoming Tekken 8 Season 3 schedule and our approach regarding battle balance adjustments for patch 3.00 and later, read the article here. Now, we're not going to read the whole article, but here it is right here. So this is a little piece where it says, in this version, we implemented adjustments and aimed at maintaining each character individuality while reducing excessive rewards, particularly those stemming from the heat system and character-specific enhanced states in order to improve overall balance. However, we recognize that the battle experience we intended to deliver has not fully met your expectations. Moving forward, we will continue to pursue a battle experience where offense and defense are balanced around the heat system, allowing players to engage in meaningful mind games and decision-making against their opponents while maintaining the direction of the version 3.0. So it looks like they're maintaining the damn vision that they just dropped, which was very little, wasn't it? Anyway, we will continue addressing these elements that still result in excessive rewards or one-sided gameplay. These issues
Moving forward, we will continue pursuing a battle experience where offense and defense are balanced around the heat system. I can't believe this. I'm seeing this for the first time. They are really saying us, we will keep going down this route. It is GG's, yeah. I just need to let it go.
Issues will be improved step by step through individual behavior fixes and performance adjustments. Now, I know later on, like in the article as well, they were saying like the meaningful patches, like the ones that actually might feel impactful, it's gonna take some time. It's not gonna be all at once. They're gonna sprinkle them in as they can, or maybe a big one later. So if it does change, it's not going to be done anytime soon. Well, you got that FTC reacting right here saying you need to change the game drastically. It's not time anymore for little nerfs or moves going from -9 to -10. Drastically change things. You want your audience to finally be happy with the game. We are tired of playing a game which offense is almost all that matters, and then remove the heat mechanic. And what else? These are changes that people expected to see when you use terms like back to basics and more more conventional, more focused, more deliberate, a fresh start. The heat system, core mechanics, remove heat, regeneration from every character, king throws, law, all that stuff, and they posted this below. Then you got GG Tekken, I'm never playing this shit again. It's way too frustrating. And moving forward, this is the article we just read, but they underlined the part where it said, while maintaining the direction of version 3.0.
No, I will tell you. Believing that Tekken 8 will become good or like prior Tekkens ever again is like fucking a girl and then her telling you, I'm gonna become virgin next week.
adjustments we will continue addressing. So basically they're saying like, yo, they're gonna keep this damn vision that they already have. We don't know how to fix the game because we're too lazy to hire anyone. Please help Bamco. And then you literally are saying, you listen to us, but it's been 2 years and you don't actually listen. And chill out, guys. As long as he's still in the team, it's never going to be better. And then he's quote retweeting or screenshotting a tweet from Michael Murray. However, we get even deeper because I noticed the main man Sui actually just reacted to this. So I'm gonna play a clip, link down below if you want to watch his full video. Check it out.
You gave us patch notes with this exact wording, right? Oh, you know what? It was supposed to be a defensive patch. We f***ed up. So
Oh, you made a video on this? The main?
when Season 2 dropped, you gave us patch notes with this exact wording, right? Oh, you know what? It was supposed to be a defensive patch. We f***ed up. Sorry. And now yet again, there are patch notes saying, oopsie. So it's like we've been here before a few times, right? But I am going to take to the feedback portal and I'm going to express my opinion in a very polite and articulate way. And then if they drop the ball, they f*** it up. At least we were there and we tried. What's up, guys? Main man Sui here, hoping you're all doing awesome as always. So I was just making some nice coffee this morning, was about to start my stream, and I'm on the phone with my editor. We're talking about the coming days, the videos we would like to have up, and he's like, well, you're gonna have fun on the stream today. News from the almighty Tekken Studios, Bandai Namco. I have no clue what this is, and honestly, I expected this company to drop this patch and just disappear for like a month or something and not even say anything. I mean, they used to actually talk to us a little bit after dropping patches, like saying, oh, we've taken your feedback into account. Okay, so that wasn't so good, but you like this. That's great. Noted. You know, Murray, Harada, they were very present. Some community managers were also present a bit. Lately, it's been nothing. Unfortunately, we waited 9 months and then we got another kick in the ball sack. Not as bad as Season 2, but still a bit of a kick in the ball sack, has to be said. So here we have a response, I assume, to the yet again very well-deserved negative backlash. Upcoming battle balance adjustments for Season 3. Okay, so basically we're gonna get another patch. Yippee! Thank you very much for playing Tekken 8. You're welcome! Honestly, I want you to thank me because yesterday I played ranked against a couple of key charging Lydias and they literally beat me just pressing buttons, quite literally. And then they key charge me. And I'm just like, you know what I've realized? It's like Lydia and Anna still with her almost unstoppable blender mix-ups from Down for the 1-2. There's no difference between a God of Destruction Anna and a Fujin Anna. They are literally both as deadly because it's all about to do with the character and not the piloting those characters. Someone with 20 hours on Anna is a threat for someone like me who has decades of experience. That is how toxic Lydia is and how toxic Anna is. So, since the release of 3.0, we have received a large volume of feedback through the Tekken Dev feedback portal. I'm gonna make a video on the feedback portal. So far, so good, I think.
Do you believe the main man is not a shill anymore? No, I explained this before. I said the moment where it's called being a fence sitter, the moment where he cannot shill anymore without hurting his brand, he will stop. So he is still a shill. Once a shill, you are a shill. That's just how it is. He would keep doing it if he could, but he can't. So no, I think he is, yeah.
And do voice your opinion. As far as I'm concerned, I'm going to do it. In the first week alone, we received over 700 submissions, and we are reviewing each report on a daily basis while proceeding with the necessary responses and adjustments. We implemented adjustments aimed at maintaining each character's individuality while reducing excessive rewards. Right. which you did in some cases, but we have Leo on the screen here, and you removed a lot of technical execution that character had, which a lot of Leo loyalists really appreciated. You simplified the character. Why would you do that? And why would you give Hitman stance? Put forward 2 in Hitman stance that tracks the option select so that people are just guessing more in that stance, where Lee always had mind games with playing around timing, you know, being a countered character. That's his identity now. It's just very, very puzzling what you're doing. We recognize that the battle experience we intended to deliver has not fully met your expectations. Yes, it hasn't. Thanks for recognizing that. But the thing is, when Season 2 dropped, you gave us patch notes with this exact wording, right? You know, it wasn't back to basics, it was the defensive patch. You fucked up. I guess the most egregious fuck up with that one was making a lot of low heat smashes normal heat moves. So you take that 50-50 over and over. And with everything else you did, I don't know how many mid homings you put into the game that were plus on block. I don't know why that happened. But then you gave us patch notes like this saying, oh, you know what? It was supposed to be a defensive patch. We fucked up. Sorry. And then there were some nice patches. But then we waited 9 months. Right? And then you gave us another patch which was bipolar. Extinguishing one fire inside the game. And then starting another fire in another area of the game, right? So you fucked up again. And then yet again, there are patch notes saying, oopsie. So it's like, you know, it's like we've been here before a few times, right? Moving forward, we will continue to pursue a battle experience where offense and defense are balanced around the heat system, allowing players to engage in meaningful mind games and decision-making against their opponents, while maintaining the direction of the 3.0 adjustments. We will continue addressing elements that will result in excessive rewards or one-sided gameplay. These issues will be improved step by step through individual behavior fixes and performance adjustments. So this is interesting because I'm sure you saw that King was buffed, Law was buffed. Again, characters that were always in consideration for like top 5, top 10. So why did that happen? And again, eroding or erasing identity on other characters. Personally, I even like the heat system. I did already the first time I played the game. I was like, felt like I was playing Bloody Roar. I'm a boomer, so I grew up with a game. Most of you have not played this game, but it's a game where you play as a fighter. It was a 3D fighter. I mean, it came after Tekken. You also had a meter, and when that was full, you could transform into, I mean, a werewolf or like a monster version of your character, and you had enhanced attacks, and the combos were super cool. Even back then, you know, on primitive PlayStation 1, the game looked super cool. So I've always been like very open-minded when it comes to heat. It's just that what a lot of characters do in this game when they pop heat, like for example Lydia, is like, it's a single player game. The Lydia is just doing things and you're looking at her and you're hoping that she doesn't do her unblockable that blows you up, because you can't do anything but stand guard and take a gigantic amount of chip damage. You're not playing Tekken. I don't know exactly what it is you're playing. Maybe it's Soulcalibur. I don't know. Certainly, there must be a way of, if you want to keep heat, to not have it be unbelievably broken and stupid. And maybe, again, do something about the combos. Do we need 2 tailspins and 2 bounds? Maybe not. But yeah, like, we've been here before. We've heard this before. And if it's anything that's very clear to me, it's the unbelievable stubbornness of this company and these developers, you know, when they say the vision for the game is aggression. That is going to stay. We are going to patch the game. We're going to try and meet your expectations, but whatever we wanted with the identity of this game, it is going to remain. That's core to our philosophy. And they backtracked a little bit instead of back to basics, I believe a couple of weeks ago, they talked instead about refinement. And refine sounds very different compared to back to basics. Those mean vastly different things, right? Upcoming schedule and actions. Plan to release an emergency patch focusing on fixing critical bugs and unintended behaviors. So this is most notably Fengwei Infinite Heat Smash. I do believe Heihachi's Upback 1+2 is going to be here as well. Just mash the button and you get the fully charged version 15 frame startup, pretty busted. Jack has almost infinity stomp. I think he had the same bug with the release in season 2. In Oki, he has infinity stomp until he runs out of heat. Obviously also a bug. Patch notes will be published at the same time as update releases. Scheduled for mid-April. So that's what? A month from now? Less than a month from now? We are currently reviewing priorities while considering fixes for bugs, adjustments to behaviors that result in excessive rewards, and performance tuning centered on the heat system. Fixes that can be addressed in the short term will be implemented sequentially, while changes with significant impact will be introduced step by step for each update with sufficient verification. Further details and exact release timing will be announced once finalized. To be honest, what I think they need to do is get their shit together in terms of getting a coherent vision for the game.
Emergency patch, bro. Emergency means someone is currently bleeding out and there needs to come now an ambulance and do first aid and try to give him some fucking adrenaline so he just stays alive. That needs to happen in the next fucking few minutes and not in the next fucking month.
It feels like there's a bunch of cooks trying to season the same soup, right? What I've come to believe is that the balancing team is most likely doing a good job. I think they are, because there are so many great changes when you look at Brian, Anna, for example. It's felt really good playing the game in terms of like heat dash, I think. Now with Devin Jin, when I do a heat dash demon paw, I barely get any damage with the combo. And the wall travel ain't that great. And that goes for every character. So again, one of the most powerful mechanics Tekken 8 introduced was Demon Paw into launch. And honestly, it is significantly weaker now. And again, Brian, great changes, Anna, great changes. So someone there is doing a great job. But I do believe there is management problems, either one supervisor or multiple, who I think meddle with the balancing team. This is just, of course, a theory of mine, right? This is what I suspect, my suspicion. And they have veto to override whatever it is the balancing team is saying. And I think those supervisors are going, okay, need changes, but do remember aggression is the name of the game. That's the tagline for this game. Oppression. Characters are supposed to feel real strong when you go against them. So there is, in Season 2 and Season 3, there are colliding points of view in the team. It is very apparent to me. It is very obvious. And there is no coherent vision for the game. And I think they need to get their shit together with that. And that's going to be in either doubling down on whatever this aggression is supposed to be and heat infinity mix-ups coming out of every character's asshole, or they sort of try and embrace whatever it is their community is saying, in that we want all the characters to start playing Tekken again, right? And they scale back on heat, they scale back on the combos, and Lydia, for example, doesn't play a single player game when she's in heat anymore. I don't think I'm being problematic here. I'm even saying I like heat. It just doesn't have to be completely stupid. You even pulled it off in Season 1 of this game with Lee. And then for Season 2, you gave him the dumbest motherfucking moves I've ever seen. In heat, we know you can do it, but do you want to do it, is the question. Because I see a lot of stubbornness and I see a lot of confusion in terms of who makes the calls on the team. That's what I see. Okay. So again, mid-April, so we're gonna get some changes, it seems. We're gonna get a patch then, so, you know, we'll see what that looks like, but I don't have my hopes up. To say the fucking least, I don't have my hopes up. But I am going to take to the feedback portal, and I'm going to express my opinion in a very polite and articulate way. I'm gonna write on most characters what I would like to see for them going forward, what I would see as healthy changes for this game, and how to make this the best Tekken game ever. So I'm gonna do my part, as I think we all should. Constructive criticism, and then if they drop the ball, they fuck it up, at least we were there and we tried. That's how I see it. But so yeah, that's what's up going forward, and
that's what's up. Did you like this video of his? Did you enjoy it? Did you like it? No. It was okay, I guess. Good night, guys.